Heino gets there first. Lined up and hit hard by Irie into the dasher boards, and Johnny Witzke's going to take it ahead. 2-on-2 for the Bruins as Witzke takes it wide to his left. Witzke hitting McChesney. Back entry, scores! Michael McChesney for the second straight night. Oh, he likes scoring against the Millionaires. He seems to do it every time they play. And on an end-to-end rush by Johnny Witzke, McChesney cashes in for the 5-hole, 57 seconds into the hockey game. I don't know what it is about Michael. McGeady Bruce pinned by Butler, dropping it off to Johnny Witzke. 4-on-4 is exactly the kind of play for Witzke with all that extra open space as Davis busts up the middle. Jaden Davis stopping up, trying to go to the goal for Witzke. Scores! Johnny Witzke's got his first of the year, and the Bruins lead by 2. A minute and 41 into the game. 4-on-4 was built for Johnny Witzke and Jaden Davis, the two fastest players on the ice. They came in on that 2-on-2. Witzke got just enough separation, and Davis had the presence of mind to hit him. Davis didn't play last night. He was a little banged up with an ankle injury. He's back in the lineup this evening in the absence of Matthew Cheque. He makes his presence known immediately. Still a minute and a half of 4-on-4 to go here. The odd thing was in all the goals, Buddy got the puck down the ice, and there's just 30 seconds left in the penalty to King Cunningham as Liberty breaks right up the middle. Liberty in, and he got hip checked perfectly by Johnny Witzke. Daniel Liberty thought he was going to split the defense, and he ran into the only player who might be an even better skater than he is, as Johnny Witzke got him hip on hip and sent him sprawling. For Turner Ripplinger. Ripplinger to get set up on the left wing wall has got Irie back at the point. Irie for Witzke. They'll trade places. Witzke to the middle, waiting for a lane. None yet, so he'll drop for Ripplinger. Ripplinger now, Witzke's got a lane. Will he take it? He will. He scores! Johnny Witzke's got 2! And the Bruins power play strikes at last. Johnny Witzke rifles one past Berkeley-Ev, and it's a 6-4 Bruins lead. This game, the momentum has moved back and forth faster than a tennis ball at the U.S. Open. The Bruins scored 3 straight. Melville answered with 4. The Bruins have since answered with 2 of their own. 2-1 now for Witzke and Davis shorthanded. Johnny Witzke's in with Jaden Davis. Witzke in with Jaden Davis. Witzke in, holds up, shoots, scores! Johnny Witzke makes it look easy, shorthanded. It's 8-2 Estevan. And now every player from North Dakota the Bruins have has a goal. Witzke with great patience there to outweight a sprawling backchecker. It's 8-2 Estevan. If there was any doubt left, this game is officially a blowout. A great shot by Johnny Witzke, too, for his 3rd goal in the last 2 games. He has been dominant at the start of the season offensively.
From the neutral zone, Kilpatrick will play it, and the Hounds will get themselves a line change on the fly. Lots of open ice. The Hounds have to hurry back, trying to make a toe drag move. It falls to Witzke. He hit the rebound. They score. And right away to the point, and it's pulled away. Isaiah Thomas tries to settle it down. The fine rookie looking for a lane to shoot it was Witzke. Witzke spins away, looks, shoots. That one's off the outside of the post. And the Hounds a little
played in period number 3. The Bruins still down a goal as Witzke hustles to it off the faceoff and pokes it ahead himself. Witzke with Manson back. Witzke makes a nifty move, and he comes with Tyson Mansfield, and over to him on a save in tight by Durant. 2 forwards out there in the back half of the man advantage for the Ice Wolves. Gudjonson wide on Jack Michael. Gudjonson in, lined up and hammered by Johnny Witzke. And that lets DeRoos get the puck time for the Estevan Bruins. They win the draw. Witzke picks it up, and he'll carry it ahead himself with DeRoos practically entangled with Johnson. Off the bench comes Platt. Platt, nifty move, and he comes back for Witzke. It was in his feet. He couldn't pull the trigger. Ripplinger at the right point, covering for Witzke. He'll go now to Witzke at the left side. Witzke to the top of the circle, walking his way in, shooting, scores! Johnny Witzke pops the water bottle. A perfect shot. We've seen him do that before. Everybody thinks Johnny Witzke's going to pass. So he decides to just walk in and rip it under the bar. And the Bruins' leading scorer among defensemen caught Larange waiting for a pass that never came. We've seen this with Johnny Witzke so many times. Every team, aware of how much he likes to pass, will try to cut off his pass options and leave him all day to walk to the net. Estevan has the 1-0 lead. First time they've led. And Platt wins the draw cleanly back to Heerspink. To Witzke on the left wall. Witzke, who opened the scoring in this game, walking around the outside backdoor feed. He scores! Johnny Witzke banked it in off Frey. He was trying to go to Irie and put it right to the back of the net instead. The last time Johnny Witzke scored 2 in a game was a 9-2 drubbing of the Yorkton Terriers, and with 29.7 left in the first, the Bruins are up 4-1. They've got 3 markers on the power play. Bruins have not had a period like this for a long time, and boy, did they need one. And with Michael McChesney not available to them tonight, it seems unlikely that they would have been able to do this the way they have, but they've got 4 goals. Trying to start the cycle is Tanner Mann. He'll send it back to the point for Witzke. Witzke, nifty move to lose Kleiner. Witzke's still with it, lost Kleiner's stick in the process too. Busting in is Witzke. Witzke in for the hat trick, and he sends it over the net. Johnny Witzke. Ripplinger picks it back up at the top of the umbrella. Just 20 seconds to go in the man advantage. Ripplinger for Witzke in the middle. Witzke walks in, fakes the shot now to Heerspink. Heerspink holding, shooting, scores! The captain's got his first since opening weekend. Into him. And the league ruled that a 2-game suspension, so the Bruins will be without King Cunningham for the next pair of games as Johnny Witzke carries ahead. Witzke with some room, hits Bryce Platt down the right wing side. Platt over for Coop. Coop trying to go back to her. Witzke on the doorstep. Platt swats away, and they score! Chaos in the Nibble increase. I think it was Bryce Platt who finally knocked it home. And Will Coop. 5 good players at any given time. McChesney at the left wing wall. For Witzke at the top of the umbrella. Witzke fakes the shot. Now to Irie at the right circle. Irie back to Witzke at the top. Witzke makes another fake, waiting for an opening. Now has one, shoots through traffic, scores! That may have caught the top of Hobbs' glove. It's 3-0 Estevan. A power play marker with 4:40 left in the first period has the Bruins to a 3-goal lead, and Johnny Witzke's going to get credit for that one. Expanding his lead among goals by defensemen. The 10th shot of the game for the Bruins as Witzke made a couple of pump fakes there back at the top. And we've seen Johnny Witzke do that how many times? Open up just a little space for himself and then rifle one in. His 6th goal of the year. They're at the right point. Back to Witzke at the top. Witzke, a spinorama move, to lose Mulaney. He'll carry it himself. Witzke now in shooting position, dances his way in, and he rolled the puck wide. Davis and Irie. Flat in the dot, all scrambled up. Witzke comes in after it, gloves it down, and he'll carry ahead. He's got McChesney up. Watch McChesney knocks it down. He's in the clear. The busting is McChesney. Holds to the backhand by Sweeney, and he sends it high to the glass. Rebound picked up by Witzke on that right wall. Johnny Witzke trying to walk off the wall. Nifty spinorama move to loose Spadafora. Witzke still dancing. Backdoor feed. Sweeney missed the one-timer. Witzke makes the strip. He'll turn it around the other way for Irie. Irie with Witzke joining the play. He'll go back to Witzke. Witzke breaking wide on wood. In comes Johnny Witzke to the attack. Witzke holds, scores! One in-hand rush by Johnny Witzke. Not the first time we've seen him torch the Millionaires that way with 5.9 to go in the second. Johnny Witzke took advantage of the extra room to gallop and broke right in on Berkeley, sniping over the shoulder. The 5th goal of the game by a Bruin defenseman. Out of a total of 6, only Caden Davis, who scored first, has a goal by a forward. You talk about 4-on-4, giving extra room to guys like Johnny Witzke who love to fly up the ice. As soon as he got the puck at center, the Bruins recognized he was looking to go for a run. And he ran all the way to the goal. A couple players got knocked down there. Irie and Schiller are all tangled up. They're talking. Giving each other a couple of chops as Witzke comes in and levels Naquama right in front of the Bruins.
Over here to Witzke, and then across the blue line he goes. Witzke for McChesney. Back to Witzke. He's got a good look at the net. Down low. What a stop by Laidlaw.
passing game.
Goaltender interference. Manson, right wing center, some steam into the Estevan zone, but he's blown out by Witzke, and the puck sent into the